what we are talking about is advanced oxidation process, which we hybrid ozone for swimming pools, chemical-free process, non-carcinogenic, environment safe, impact on climate change. What impact it has on climate change? We talk about removal of chlorine, elimination of any chemical, and it is site-generated hybrid advanced oxidation process. Now, these are the three categories which we are looking today. Water bottling plant, which we have already seen and aware of, which is for sustainability, where the plant includes a complete product line from water treatment plants to your packaging, your filling machine, your sealing, packaging, and so on. Now, presently, the properties towards sustainable initiatives by introducing glass bottles, IHCL Group has implemented in 37 hotels with all their brands of Palace to Gateway. And Leela Palace has done for 8 properties. Marriott 2 properties, Lee Meridian, Green Park, and Feathers Hotel, a private property in Chennai, has also implemented that. Now, these are the clients who have been where we have done the glass bottling units as such. Now, laundry wastewater, we come back to the technology of laundry wastewater. Now, we have a huge volume of laundry wash water, which is dumped into the sea, which is equivalent to 10.71 billion tons per year, which is a huge volume, which relates in direct discharge of laundry wastewater. It will, it is not only causing the damage to the environment, but we are also wasting a huge water resource which can be reusable. Now, domestic laundry wastewater normally contains oil, fats, suspended solids, surfactants, microplastics, all forms the part of laundry wastewater. And studies have pointed out that surfactants not only cause damage to the morphology and physiology of plants, but also cause a significant decrease in sludge dewaterability. It means that sludge just gets stagnant and it just gets added up in the sea. The treatment process of laundry wastewater can generally be divided into 3 processes. One is physiochemical, biological, and combination of physiochemical and biological. This is the present technology which is available. Now, the advanced technology, which is electrocoagulation or electroflocculation, ozonation, these are the technologies which are invented for sustainability issues. Now, the technology what we talk about is electroflocculation process, which has a good removal efficiency on microplastics, but limited efficiency on surfactant. That is the reason we combine electroflocculation with advanced oxidation to remove surfactants and also to remove microplastics. So it's a combination technology of electroflocculation and advanced oxidation, where we remove the surfactants, we remove the detergents, we remove the microplastics. So if you take the sample analysis of laundry wastewater, we have the COD, turbidity, and the LAS. LAS, again, a surfactant, which is predominantly used in commercial detergents. Now, its primary effect on fish is damaging the gills and blocking their oxygen uptake capacity. The entire laundry wash water which is going into the sea affects the complete marine population. It is also affecting their reproduction ability. Now, removal performance of electroflocculation with ozonation is going to ensure that your microplastics and LAS is removed completely. Now, if you look at the microplastics removal performance by electroflocculation process, we have close to more than 95% where microplastics is completely removed. There is no other technology which can filter microplastics as of today. It is by oxidation and by electroflocculation, we convert the fibers completely disintegrated. So the innovation and technology is, where the process is electroflocculation and advanced oxidation. Advanced oxidation by ozone, electroflocculation by electrodes. What you're seeing is a picture of the laundry wash water recycling unit, which is a treatment unit which is completely skid mounted, and it is alternative to sedimentation. You don't need air bubbles. It is for removing low density flocks and very small tanks with hydraulic loading rate, which is very, very low. And we use energized nanobubbles in the electroflocculation, where by creating nanobubbles, we are able to remove the surfactants and the microplastics, LAS, and also control the BOD and COD. So these are the skid mounted compact units where it's a simple equipment, requires a very small area, ease of operation, and reduced production of sludge. And the main advantage is the water is reusable. You can reuse it back to your laundry, so you don't need any top up volume. It's only the top up volume, maybe 10%, less than 10%, which you need to top up every week. So advanced oxidation is use of ozone. So the laundry wash water tank, which is an electroflocculation tank, electroflocculation process by use of electrodes, skid mounted electroflocculation system, complete installation for laundry wash water recycling, oxidation process, advanced oxidation, clarifiers, which is totally prefabricated. A unit which is as compact as this can go up in your very limited space, which is available in the hospitality industry. Containerized electroflocculative oxidation process, where even if you don't want to system to be open, it can be containerized and it can be in a closed environment also. So process of laundry wash water, where the effluent inlet is given to a dual clarifier system, then it goes to electrocavitative flocculation, and after that a basket strainer, then we ozonize it with advanced oxidation, and the treated effluent is back to reuse. So the treated potent pollutants of laundry wash water, you can see the LAS, TDS, COD, anionic surfactants, microplastics. It just controls and eliminates all these pollutants from the wastewater, and we get very good clear water to be reused in the laundry. The next technology what we are seeing is the hybrid ozone using advanced oxidation for swimming pools and spas and hot tubs, where thereby we are not able to use any chlorine or any other chemical, which is now, it can be a biocide, it could be a chemical agent, where to keep your pool clean, odor free, chemical free. So this technology has been there for almost 50 years, which has been used in swimming pools, in public baths and everywhere. Hybrid ozone is used for treatment of water in swimming pools and hot tubs, alternative to chemical biocides. Ozones can reduce chemicals from pools to lower operating cost. The operating cost is low when you use ozone because you are not using chlorine. It is cost saving, ecological, natural, odor free, no maintenance, and destroys the chloroamines and trihalomethanes, which are the carcinogenic agents which is released by chlorine. So there is a numerous where private, public, commercial water park and hotel swimming pools have switched to hybrid ozone technology as people have become more concerned about chlorine and chlorinated byproducts. So now eye reddening and conjunctivitis is normally a swimming pool infection. Skin rashes, skin darkening, hair fall, disinfected byproducts are dangerous, and trihalomethanes, which are carcinogenic and environmentally hazardous. So these are the disadvantages of chlorination, where we are trying to eliminate chlorination and going for an advanced technology of ozonization in the swimming pools. So it reduces the carbon footprint because we don't use any chemical. It is site mounted, site generated, and no wastage. It effectively destroys bacteria, viruses, fungi, algae, and spores. And it is 5 times more faster than chlorine, and 3,000 times disinfection potential is higher than chlorine. So its effectiveness is comparatively with microflocculation property, effectiveness is more than the microfiltration systems, and also avoid costly nanofiltration which is required further. It oxidizes inorganic such as sulfates, nitrates, and other soluble ions, removes odors and reduces turbidity. Backwash water is not required. You don't need any wastewater to be backwashed or anything like that in the system. It's site generated and it is used as it is. No harmful disinfectant products, environmental friendly, water use can be decreased, oxidizes organic and inorganic matter in water, and does not cause any byproducts. And certain chlorine-resistant pathogens cannot multiply in this water treated with ozone. So there are certain pathogens which are resistant to chlorine as well, which is completely eliminated by using ozone. So this is the process. This process can be easily adaptable to your existing balancing tank. If you don't have a balancing tank, you can directly construct a reaction tank, and ozone is recirculated with the swimming pool water, and it goes through an advanced oxidation process with UV in place. So we are just circulating the water, mixing the ozone, going it processed through an UV, we kill all the bacteria completely. And we ensure that the water is as refreshing as it is. And you will feel the difference of ozonized swimming pool comparatively with a chlorinized swimming pool. So the purpose here is the pool is continuously kept disinfected and fresh due to the inline process, because the process is continuous. So smaller home, apartment, complex pools, resorts, whatever the pool size, from Olympic size to your normal pool size, whichever, it can be adaptable easily. So this is the pool. You can see the diagram. I hope it is visible to you. So you have an accumulation tank, flocculant, filtration pump, filter, and finally we have the hyper ox AOP, where we are trying to mix ozone as the tertiary treatment. So in a standard water quality, health and environment safety, if you look at it, if you look at the health and environment safety and water quality, with the existing technologies, which is either chlorination, only chlorination, or UV technology with chlorination, ozone generator with low ozone dose with the chlorination, if you compare the technology, the best of the technologies is the advanced oxidation process, where we are able to achieve 100% health and environment safety and also the water quality. So the pollutants removed by each technology, if you look at it, AOP removes almost everything from iron, manganese, organic matter, odor-free, pathogens, bacteria, viruses, organic pollutants, and any other emerging contaminants. This is the trichloramines and chloramines removal, where AOP is able to achieve even trichloramines and chloramines removal, including that. So the complete technology which can give you a foolproof coverage for swimming pool water without, by reduction of wastewater usage, by reduction of chemical, it's a nil chemical, nil sludge process, where thereby you are achieving sustainability goal, where you are not using any chemical, where you are not using any excess power, and you are reusing the water as it is. So the scope of our group is water treatment, wastewater treatment, seawater desalination for the resorts which are in coastal areas, sewage treatment which are compact and prefab with SBR, MBR or MBBR, ultrafiltration, nanofiltration, reverse osmosis, ozonators, ultraviolet disinfection systems for HV. If you want to control your air deodorization, the smoke from kitchen goes to the room, the mold formation in rooms, the mold smell in rooms, everything can be killed and eliminated by using ultraviolet disinfection systems for HVAC, and deodorization systems for garbage dumping area. We have garbage dumping solutions where the garbage dumping area can be deodorized, where the smell does not segregate and spread to other areas. So we request you to engage with Canadian Crystalline, your partner with technical dominance, your partner of relevance, partner of innovation, your partner for achieving sustainable goals, your partner in circular economy. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Satish Kumar, for this in-depth presentation of what our chief sponsor, Canadian Crystalline Waters, does. As a part of being our key sponsor, I request Mr. C. Satish Kumar to please accept a plaque from the chairman of ICC Tamil Nadu unit, Mr. Ishwaran. Thank you for your sponsorship. Community-centric sustainability in the hotel industry is essential, as it not only ensures the well-being of local residents by fostering inclusive development, but also strengthens the hotel's social license to operate, creating a symbiotic relationship that contributes to the long-term success and positive community impact. At this stage, I would like to invite Dr. Chef K. Tiranyana Sambandam, who is the principal and head of the Institution of Welcome Group Graduate School of Hotel Administration, He's going to give us a presentation on local roots, global impact, community centric sustainability in the hospitality industry. Please put your hands together for Chef Tiranyana Samanda.
Good afternoon, everyone. First and foremost, how many of you celebrating birthday in this month? Anyone? Could you please raise your hand? Anyone's birthday this month? Gifts sir has to give. Okay, all right, fine. So no one's birthday. I thought to break monotony, we can sing happy birthday. Someone celebrating, because I could see that previous speakers are trying to all the audience. I think, sir, next time you have to have some chocolate so that the quiz they will answer. Okay, because I'm from academics, I know how difficult to keep students' attention in class. Okay, so thank you very much, and I'm very proud and happy to be, only one academician from, hospitality industry. I'm proud to introduce myself as a hotelier, former hotelier, and now academician, researcher, and CEO of the college, because I'm also, I need to take care of my EBITDA, right? It's fine now, no problem. Though there's a dip in, intake of lots of problem in the last year, post-COVID. Nobody is, trying to uh, prefer, or the aspiring students, nobody wants to join hotel management. So happy to be part of this. Why I have chosen this particular topic: local roots, global impact, community-centric sustainability in hospitality. The reason is that if you look at 48% of India's income come from rural sectors. That is, our population is 68% is from rural sector, right? So this is most important for us, this because with country like India, which rich and diverse in culture and so on and so forth, but still we long way to capture the rural economy. Okay, so we are only showcasing, very few things, which 1.5%, which we are not doing justice. That's the reason which I have chosen this local roots and global impact. So I'm from Manipal, and how many of you know about the speciality of Manipal? Anyone tell which district it is from? Udupi. Thank you, sir. So Udupi population is about 12. If it's Manipal, it's in Udupi district, which is 44,000 population in that 29,000 student population. Okay, so that's, and most of you know from, those who are representing banking sector, the 5 banks are originated from within the Udupi, Mangalore, undivided Dakshin Kannada districts, where Corporation Bank, Vijaya Bank, Syndicate Bank, and Canara Bank and Karnataka Bank. So 5 banks are originated from that. The most importantly, besides the Manipal Academy of Higher Education, post-independence, sorry, I got only 15 minutes, but I have to touch upon that few details about which geographical location I represent. What is the significance of that? So if you look at that, the post-independence, India's first private medical college in way back 1953. It started by our founder, chairman, late Tonse, Dr. Anant Madhava Pai, right? So today, whatever we are, it was a barren land. It was a visionary to convert that barren land to international university town. So what is the connection between Welcome Group and ITC? I work for ITC, and this is the first college to collaborate industry academia interface way back 1987. The college was started in 1986. We were the first college to offer a degree program in the country. Till then, that the highest qualification till 1986, highest qualification of hotel management is a diploma. So the Waksha was the first college to offer a degree program. Today we have 1,300 students with all put together 5 programs, and we also have a unique degree program. So let us begin with the topic. Now, a lot of my colleagues have this morning touched upon the various initiatives taken by, and we had a huge representation from various hotels. So I don't want to waste too much of time. So if you so why it is so important? Because the highlight is here. So 48, percentage of population in the rural area, right? So sorry, 68% and 48% of economy come from rural area. So I would like to ask some of the practicing hotel managers, or I'm not asking question, but how often we showcase our international traveler. How many of you know Tamil Nadu have how many GI tag products are there? Anybody knows? No Google search. So it is 61 products. But when the guests walk into your hotel, how are we, today, this morning, the very good, insightful talk by our, keynote address speaker, Mr. Ansaraj Verma. And we could see that this energy and positive things, which what he would like to do, whichever the sector he works. So it's about 61 GI products are there, listed 58. Okay, the latest addition is that Nagarhoil banana, Matti banana. Okay, so I think it's a time has come. If you need to really want to help the community which is in and around the district or in and around the state, you need to showcase the GI product in your hotel. Now, we know that Tamil Nadu is famous for so many, indigenous art, dance, music. But how often we showcase in the lobby of the hotel, whether it's a Karagatam or a Poikal Kudurai dance, or it is, leave about Bharatanatyam because it's gained very high popularity in across all the states. But there are so many things which we can do. The reason which is that it's all evolve on the circular economy, which will, really going to take in the rural economy in a different. So we spoke about, many of you know that you're all leaders in your own domain, and I don't need to tell you. So be closely with the coastal areas within the Udupi districts, and every hotel and every homestay, we often tell them that you need to showcase the products which belongs to the local area and also the culture which belongs to the local culture. So, because I'm not touching on this because it's all interconnectedness, and we spoke about, various, the impact, social impact, and also lots of talk were on the environmental conservation. So, look at that interesting fact about India and the global, how the travel and tourism industry going to evolve. Now, if you look at that, a lot of hospitality leaders are here. So if you look at the job creations in 2033, it's going to be 110 million new jobs going to create in the travel and tourism sector. And if you look at that, it's very interesting, but other side of it, it's alarming. Where is the talent pool available to cater this much requirement? So that is also other side of challenges we need to see. So I think we are in the right track, particularly Asia, particularly India. The 2033, if your trajectory, if you see that, there are lots of positive thing about it. Thanks to all the leaders, who's making it happen, who continue to make to happen. If you look at that, the visitor spending, you look at the domestic market, how much it is. It's going to close to be 3.65.2 billion, and CAGR it's about 8%. So irrespective of we are not capturing rural community tourism, and also there is so much work to need to do. But if you look at the 10 years growth rate for India, it's looked very, very positive. And 2033, about we are close to 111.4 billion USD economy. Right. Anyway, all these are net zero node map, and there's so many initiatives taken by travel and tourism initiatives. And if you look at that, what is the roadmap to achieve this? Because there are a lot of initiatives taken by industry. As a guest, you will not get to see in your visibility. Many of our hospitality colleagues spoken about what they do within their organization. It's a good sign, and we as a customer need to support for that. Now, look at that. We talk about how these youngsters are changing the culinary landscape. Thomas Zakaria, I'm just giving one example. He's from our college, he's an alumni. He's also rated one of the top 10 chefs of India. He started a loco war. He identified 50 destinations in rural India, bring out that the hidden treasure to commercial format. Just show you the video. Can I just play that video?
At the Lokovo, our partner producer community is a vibrant collective of food producers from all over India, each of whom embodies values and practices that resonate with our mission of doing good through food. In order to widen our support for this community, we are thrilled to be introducing the TL Grant Program. Through this financial aid initiative, we want to champion local producers dedicated to quality, taste, and sustainability by supporting through storytelling and consumer engagement. The TL Grant Program involves several stages of screening, the first of which is the application form. So if you'd like to make the most of this program, fill out the form via the link in our bio by 30th November. We can't wait to hear from you.
So as we know that our major strength is the youngest population, whether it's a Gen Z or a Gen Alpha, they are going to bring a lot of changes. And, chef like Thomas started a loco war. Though it's commercially, it takes some time to get your numbers, but the initiative is amazing. And when we talk about the chefs who are doing foraging in abroad, but in India, we have so much hidden wealth is there that how you leverage and bring it to commercial format. So the next is what World Travel and Tourism Council is initiated on sustainable sourcing. Everybody spoke about wellness dining and mindful drinking. And if you look at that, whether it's a alcoholic or a non-alcoholic beverages, it's mostly, if you walk into any of the bar, you know that it could be a mocktail, it could be a cocktail, which is a local twist. So the mindful drinking, and if you look at the taste hierarchy, whether you go to Europe or you go to North America, if you look at the taste hierarchy, the top Asian cuisines will come. Okay, so it's a Chinese and Indian, and then of course, that Italian is, but predominantly, if you see the Asian cuisines are getting popular in across the globe. Sorry. Before that, as I mentioned that we represent, I represent from Vaksha, and we do a lot of, community initiative where within in and around we got all the achievers, local achievers. One is a saxophonist, another one is the Kambla race. I don't know how many of you know the Buffalo race. I know this gentleman ran faster than Usain Bolt 2 years back. And then everybody's asked him to come whether you can run for the 100 meters Olympic, but he said, no, it's only with Buffalo, right? So, we live in a, temple town city where we have a 3 GI product. If you come to our college, we'll display Udupi sari, and of course, that the Shirwa jasmine, which is only the seasonal time, will display. Anybody walks in, they will know that these are the products, are local products, which has, some significant to this geographical location. And something which called Mattu Gulla, which is known, very popular in Udupi. And this is all 3 GI products. And what we do to, we are in the process of nurturing future hospitality leaders. We need to give them an insight about community engagement, how it's going to be important while they are in the academics and when they go to industry, how they have to have that connectivity to the local community. So we teach them. So these are the couple of activities which we do every year, encouraging the local, community to come and display their skills. And also we take them to Mattu village where then the harvest is happening and we create a lot of value added product. So these are the community initiative. I'll just show you one of the event which we did recently in the college. These are the students from North, but they don't know what is a tiger dance. But my students went 1 month to train this tiger dance, and then they came back and they did the show in our college. That video. Right. So what we do now in the process of, besides academics, the co-curricular, extracurricular activities, we give them a live project where they work with the local community. So that's what we have showcased. And of course, this I don't need to explain from ITC. Mr. Rahul explained what are the best practices which ITC do. And also we had a various representation from each hotel, and uh, basically, everybody is working towards sustainability, and we as a customer need to support them, and awareness to be created. And these are the global example like Six Sense Spa, Soneva, and so on and so forth. So that's all from my side. So my submission is that we as an individual, so we can talk in various forum of community, sustainability, whatever, but it has to start from every individual. When you're having conversation with your family members, talk about at least, what kind of sustainability practices besides talking about single use of plastic, maybe certain things, but what is it, the food which they are eating, where it came from, our kids don't know how many days it tomatoes to take grow. They know only the tomatoes. Not that they need to know, but it's an awareness. Today we don't have a time, fast pacing, the life, and then people running around, and then so many things, but we never have a table conversation. So let us educate our future generation, each and every fresh produce, how much time it takes, why we need to take care of it, why we don't need to waste it. And let us start from every individual, and then it need to percolate to your well-wishers, family members, and around in the community. So that's all from my side. So let us work with the community. Remember, we have so much potential from rural area. We need to still capture those rural um, wealth and resources to make it more commercial format. And let us work together, and thank you for the opportunity. Any questions? Right. Thank you.
Thank you, Chef. Tirunayana Sambandham. Thank you so much. Can we please have the ICC Chairman, Tamil Nadu, Mr. Shiv Kumar Ishwaran, to please give him a plaque, please? Thank you. Thank you for your very vibrant presentation. Thank you so much. If you remember, our chief guest, Mr. Hansraj Verma, had mentioned, and correctly so, that the average age in India today is 28. Therefore, youth participation in sustainable earth resources is pivotal for shaping a responsible and eco-conscious future, driving innovation, and advocating for environmentally friendly practices. Now, we have a rather young head brewer with us, who's also happens to be our co-sponsor from Prodeb Breweries Technology, Belgium Private Limited. Can you please put your hands together for this young talent, Mr. Aditya Ishwaran, who is going to give us a short profile on what Prodeb Breweries do. Please put your hands together for Mr. Aditya.
Is a leading manufacturer of process and complete line packaging solutions for beer, blended spirits, wine, and alcoholic beverages in world, incorporating the latest European technology. Prodeb is a turnkey solution provider, focusing on equipments for microbreweries, medium and large commercial breweries, distilleries, wineries, and ready-to-drink alcoholic beverage plants. Prodeb provides high-end integrated services from product design, production, processing, installation, and technical process training. Prodeb Brewery, along with its joint venture Rita Bottling, has established more than 200 large-scale breweries. Sab Miller, India, Foster's, Royal Challenge, Castle, Haywoods, 5000, Miller, Mysore Breweries Limited, Knockout, Mohan Breweries and Distilleries Limited, Golden Eagle, Big Brewski, the world's largest microbrewery, Brahma Brews, Playboy Beer Garden, Stories, The Brew Pub, 1-8 Commune. With its commitment to sustainability, Prodeb has focused on making brewing more sustainable. Prodeb is working closely with all its clients to implement the best practices to improve efficiency and achieve sustainability in brewing. Breweries and distilleries use a lot of energy and resources that contribute to issues of climate change and environmental degradation. Prodeb is constantly developing futuristic technology and is encouraging its clients to utilize and invest in renewable energy, such as solar for power and biomass for firing boilers, instead of fossil fuels, to accurately track resource usage to reduce wastage, to adopt water-saving and cleaning practices. By implementing zero discharge, rainwater harvesting, reducing the use of chemicals, to use sustainably produced ingredients from organic farms, to start circular business practices, by reusing resources as much as possible before they can't be used anymore, like using spent grain, leftover barley grains, as animal feed for local farmers, and by repitching yeast by propagating them in-house, by capturing CO2 during the fermentation process and reusing it for beer carbonation, to reduce the carbon footprint and to achieve net zero by planting trees and restoration of seagrass meadows, by using new technology for non-alcoholic beer, that is, brewing alcohol-free from the start. This means it isn't boiled to remove the alcohol in the production process. Last but not the least, with our steadfast commitment to sustainability, Prodeb is pioneering a positive change in the brewing industry and is crafting a better world.
Thank you. So, like we've gotten the a little background on the company. So we are one of the most leading manufacturers in the entire process line as well as packaging lines in microbreweries, craft breweries, commercial breweries, distilleries, RTDs, and wineries. So we have supplied to multiple brands, InBev, United Breweries, as well as some of the biggest names in microbreweries like Big Brewski and Brahma Brewworks. So I'm here to talk to you on our commitments to bring sustainability to breweries and microbreweries. So Prodep strives to do this both within our scope and outside our scope. When it comes to within our scope as manufacturers, we implement every design, we implement every technology to make sure the heat utilized, the energy utilized in every process in brewing is the most efficient as possible. To give you an example, one of the biggest wastages in the brewing process is the loss of carbon dioxide. We have developed our fermenters in such a way where it ferments under pressure. So your beer is naturally carbonated and that CO2 is not lost. We implement every technology when it comes to our heating efficiencies, when every transfer efficiencies. We make sure the least amount of energy to achieve each part of the brewing process is achieved. Our R&D division is striving to take this even steps further. For example, we have developed something called a mash filter, which was previously only used in large-scale breweries. A mash filter essentially is a much more efficient version of your traditional lauter tun to separate your grain from the actual extracted sugar water. This high yield in extraction of sugar and water from the brewing process lets you use up to 25% lesser raw material in the brewing process, as well as almost 30% less water required. This huge, when you look at the sheer amount, it'll add up the amount of raw material the amount of raw material that you're saving in the brewing process to achieve the exact same beer with new technology will help with sustainability, and as well as CO2 recapturing systems, which will make sure no carbon dioxide is wasted. Everything is recaptured and reused. And not just within the scope of us as manufacturers, outside our scope, we take every step to make sure we are bringing sustainability. When every client comes to us for our installations, we advise them, we want them to use biomass boilers instead of your traditional diesel boilers or electric boilers. We advise them to use solar, to use alternate means of energy to power the brewery, to reduce the amount of carbon footprint. Even when we liaise with other brewers, we try to get them to use the most sustainable practices within the brewery, to use better forms of sanitation, to use lesser amount of water. We spend every step trying to get a better brewery, because if we do not, then 50 years down the line, we are not going to have the alcohol we enjoy today. So here's to the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Aditya Ishwaran, and many best wishes to you for all your endeavors in the future. On behalf of the ICC Tamil Nadu unit, I'd like to ask Mr. Shivkumar Ishwaran to please give Aditya a plaque for being a sponsor through Prodep Breweries. Thank you for your sponsorship. At this juncture, I'd also like to invite and recognize the contribution as a partner for this event, Mr. Marat Malkian, and would invite ICCTN Unit Chairman to please give him a plaque as a token of appreciation for partnering with this event. We are almost to the end. Just one person waiting to speak to you. Fostering a vibrant membership for voluntary business council like ICC involves engaging companies through targeted outreach, collaborative networking, and highlighting the mutual benefits of shared expertise. thereby creating a dynamic community dedicated to sustainable business practices. I'd like to invite Mr. K. Suryanarayana Rao, ICC Committee Chairman for Energy and Renewable Resources, and he is here to speak about ICC's membership.
I think after today's program, I don't think I need much convincing to ask you to become a member of ICC. Excellent job by the chairman and the team, bringing together all players in the hospitality industry and putting them in one platform and sharing views on sustainability is an amazingly great work. Trust me, I have been a member of quite a few forums. Today's session has been really an eye-opener and knowledge-sharing session. Thank you, Chairman and the team. Excellent job. Getting back to the basics, Indian Chamber of Commerce, headquartered in Calcutta, has truly emerged as a national one. It's spread across New Delhi, Mumbai, Guwahati, Bhubaneswar, Hyderabad, Agartala, Siliguri, Ranchi, Chennai, and Patna. And like the building, the chairman and the others are also mentioned about the strengths of ICC. I don't want to go into details about it. We will be sharing with you all this. We will reach out to all of you here, and we need to strengthen ICC base in Tamil Nadu. This is a new forum in Tamil Nadu. It's a baby, if you can call it, or a new entrant. The chairman has put some targets, which I felt was a little low. He said 300 by the end of March. Am I right? I thought it was a little low. I'm sure all of us here, if you bring in one person, that's 300. So that's not a difficult target. I'm sure we will all reach out to you and let's strengthen it. There are a few forms of membership we have here. The ICC offers membership for all personnel across the industries. We have 5 categories of membership. The corporate group membership, which will permit a certain number of people from the company to be members. We have the standard membership, the associate membership, the affiliation membership, and of course, like we keep on saying for the Youth Leadership Forum membership. We have with us Mr. Uday Kumar, our Secretariat member. Please come forward, Mr. Uday Kumar, so that people know. He will be getting in touch with you, with the people, and we'll take it forward from here. We'll approach you. And let's look forward to strengthening ICC and become one of the good forums in Chennai. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
I'm sure you're waiting for the lunch, but let's summarize what we've done here today. We witnessed today that sustainability in the hotel industry yields multifaceted benefits, enhancing environmental stewardship, reducing operational costs, and elevating brand reputation, ultimately fostering long-term resilience and positive contributions to local communities and global ecosystems. We don't inherit this earth from our ancestors, we merely borrow it from our children. So let's look at ways and means to make this earth a beautiful present to the next generation. Having said that, I'd like to invite Mr. Akur Raman Raghunandan to deliver the vote of thanks for this morning's session. Thank you.
What happened? Okay. All right. I'm sure you guys must be waiting to have lunch, and it's been a pretty productive session in the morning. Very interesting to start with, and very, very interesting as we got on. I thank you all for being here. That's the most important thing, that you make up the crux of the whole meeting and the event. And I'm grateful for you to have spared the time to come over and be present. I'm on the ICC side, I thank the chairman, Mr. Shivkumar Ishwaran, the chairman of our Sustainability Committee, Mr. Sushil Ishwaran, and the rest of the Canadian Crystalline, the sponsors, and the Prodeb breweries, speakers, that they've brought about, they've made it possible to ensure that this event was a success. And as such, I thank all the panelists and my dear friend, Mr. Uni Nair, who compared was the anchor for the program. It was a wonderful, panel discussion. And I'm sure we are all better, we have better knowledge of sustainability than we did in the morning today. And I thank my executive committee who worked with this, Suri, R. Srinivasan, and Mr. Mailvel Nathan, who's a colleague of mine, and everyone else who has contributed towards this success. And I must say a special thanks to my dear Armenian friend, Mr. Marat, to have come all the way from Delhi to participate in this event and be a partner country. And in case I have forgotten to thank somebody, I am thanking them now. And did I forget anyone? Okay, that's good. Anyway, thank you all very much, and I hope you enjoy the lunch. And we look forward to having you all back in the evening for dinner to meet our president informally. Thank you very much.
With that,
This is somebody I must really thank, Vidya, our MC, who's really made this thing so vibrant and so beautiful with her, enunciations. And what I enjoyed most was her trivia, which she gave in between speeches. Thank you very much, Vidya.
thank you, all of you. And with that, we conclude the morning session of the ICC Conclave on Sustainability and Hospitality. Please join us for lunch and look forward to seeing you all in the days to come at the events organized by the Indian Chamber of Commerce, the Tamil Nadu unit. Thank you and good day.
Very difficult to understand faster. You can visit our website. All policies are there. Anything you can call me. I can send you the catalog. Okay. Catalog you can send. Okay. Sure. Okay. Thank you. I will put it through. One minute. Arvind, Rajesh. You just gave me. I gave you. Yeah, you did. Thank you. Earlier, Canadian Christian was in connection with doing it in partnership with some other. Yeah, it's not partnership. It was employed. Oh.
And along with him only the Taj one was done. The Taj Condemned one.